Your life can be significantly different based on the quality of questions that you ask. So, what kind of questions are you asking? Have you ever paid attention to that before? I think most people probably don't pay a whole lot of attention to the questions that they're asking. Questions have become a big part of my work. So, this is something that I pay a lot of attention to because the questions are how I find the emotions and traumas inside so that we can release them and let them go. But I started to pay attention to questions quite a bit before I started doing that work. I've always been a big journaler. I have many, many notebooks full. This is my current notebook that I'm writing in. And one of the things I found with journaling is that it's all about the prompt. And often the prompt is a question. And so if you can ask yourself the right questions, then you will start to nail down the answers that you're actually looking for versus just a lot of nonsense. I think that there's a lot of people out there that when something goes wrong in their lives, as it will, right? That is something that we cannot avoid, things going wrong in life. Life is full of challenges and it will not stop. We just have to accept the fact that life is going to be full of challenges. But what do you ask when a challenge happens? Do you ask, why me? Why did this happen to me? That is not a good question. Do you actually want the answer to the question, why me? Do you want to know that for real? A better question. And this question I got from Peter Kelly's Earth is Hiring book many years ago, and it has stuck with me. And her question is, how does it get better than this? And the reason that she says that this is a good question is because when life is going really well, how does it get better than this? Like, this is really good, but also, how does it get better? And when life is going bad, you definitely want to know, how does it get better than this, right? We don't want to keep going this direction. How does it get better than this? And when you ask questions, your subconscious mind starts working on finding the answer. So no matter what question you ask, your subconscious mind starts looking for the answer to it. And if that question is, why me? Do you really want it to go searching for that answer? Oh, well, because this and this and this. No. How does it get better than this? And your subconscious mind will start to look for ways that it can get better than this. It will start to find you how it can get better than this. There are so many applications to asking good questions in life that it's become like a huge thing that I think about. Because if I'm in a situation where I'm meeting new people, ask them good questions and you can start a conversation with anybody. I've gotten to where I really feel like I can start a conversation with anybody. If you've got a few questions in your back pocket, then you can ask when you meet somebody. This is an easy one. It's an easy way to feel more comfortable in social situations too, because you can ask them a question about something that you would love talking about, right? Something that you are interested in. I'm a huge reader, so I can always ask somebody, have you read any good books lately? Or what kind of books do you like reading? And most likely, that is going to start a conversation that I'm going to enjoy participating in. Now, if they don't read anything, I might ask, where are you from? Have you always lived around here? And I'm always interested in places because I'm a big traveler. And so I'm always curious to hear if they are from somewhere else that I haven't been. What's the experience of that place? If they've traveled somewhere I haven't been, I want to know about that. If they've always lived in one place all their life, what is that experience like? Because that's different than my own. And so I'm curious about that one. So questions can come in handy for your personal growth. They can come in handy for social situations that you get into. I want you to think about what kind of questions that you are asking on a regular basis. And if you're not asking questions on a regular basis, then maybe take a look at your life and go, am I even growing? Am I learning anything new, or am I just living the same day over and over again? Because I think without questions, the likelihood is that you're not really moving forward in life. Like if you're learning something new, you're full of questions, right? And if you're not learning something new, what are you doing? That's also a question. What are you doing? Look at your life. What are the quality of your questions? And if you aren't asking questions, maybe it's time to start. Pull out some paper, a notebook. It doesn't have to be fancy like my journal. It can be a 3-ring binder. I used to always write in composition books. That was because I could pick them up for like 50 cents. And so I'd write in composition books and start asking yourself some questions and see where the answers take you. Because sometimes when you just start stream of consciousness writing after asking a question, you will be surprised at the answer that comes up. And if you hold a question in your mind, you will be surprised at what is brought to you. So that's my suggestion for today, is that you start asking more questions and look at the quality of questions that you're asking. Never ask a question that you don't want the answer to, and especially never ask why me when it comes to a negative situation. Maybe when it comes to a positive situation, maybe that would be okay. Why did it work out so well? Why did I get exactly what I wanted? Oh, well, because we want that answer. Never ask a question you don't want the answer for. All right, that is my day 8 of 30 days of YouTube challenge as I pull down this mountain one stone at a time and make YouTube a little bit easier for myself. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.